We got Luke Wright coming in saying, good morning, Nick and Scott. If we get Aaron or Wilson, we should bring back Von Miller. I think if you get Aaron or Wilson, I mean, heck, let's have a party. You bring everybody back. Von Miller, Melvin Gordon, who wants to come play football in the Mile High City with a future Hall of Fame quarterback? But got to prepare for other realities as well, it sounds like.
No, and that's the thing is we talk about draft capital, but when you've got a guy like this, it makes free agency so much easier. You can get established guys, and you can do that in the short term while you go and win a lot of games, and then rebuild your draft class. In a couple of years, like I just see I don't want that guy. He's too old. Forget age. We're talking about the MVP of the league. If you don't want the MVP of the league, why are we here? What are we trying to do? What's the goal of every season? Win the Super Bowl. To turn down a guy like Aaron Rodgers for future picks would, obviously there's a limit. There's a limit. But, a couple of first-round picks, maybe a second, I'm still interested. So I think if you can do it, you got to take that shot for sure.
Yeah, nope, absolutely. I agree with you there. People are like, why would the Broncos want to do that? They'll just be right back exactly where they are right now. It's like, well, at least
a couple of rings maybe on their fingers.
Yeah, God.
What do we, like I said, why are we here? I think of the Taylor Twellman. You guys, even non-soccer fans, have probably seen his rant. What are we doing? What do we do? It's like, we might win a couple of Super Bowls, but then we'd be back to needing a quarterback in 3 years. So what? Are you just skipping right over the part that you just are winning a couple Super Bowls? I mean, there's no guarantee there either, but you get my point.
Yeah. It's like, well, we could either get a 3-year break from wandering the desert of quarterback purgatory, or we could just continue on in the same path where we live right now. So it seems like a pretty easy choice for me as far as the draft capital. I mean, picks are probably overvalued. We love the draft, but picks are overvalued a bit. I think we're kind of seeing it with the Rams as well. They're trading picks left and right. They have superstars. There's winning games.
A lot more uncertainty there, for sure. You just don't know how people are going to translate. It's exciting. It's the hope. We talk about that hope drives sports. Yeah. The hope drives sports. It drives the draft, recruiting, free agency, the hope. How are we going to get out of this? How are we going to win another one? The hope is awesome. It's what drives this game, drives the sport, drives competition.
Yep.
And that's what makes the draft pick so much fun. But there's a lot more uncertainty there for sure.
Yep. It's a Family Guy reference. So where they're trying to be sold a timeshare, if they go to the timeshare meeting, then they can win a boat. And the guy at the end, it's like, oh, you can win the boat, or you could win the mystery box. And he's like, oh, a boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how bad we want one of those? Like, just classic scene.